Hey guys, Becky, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are doing something that I have never done before on this channel, and I'm going to be following along to somebody else's makeup tutorial. So I've never filmed one of these before, so we will see how it goes. So we will be following along to Holly Madison's 2005 Girls of the Playboy Mansion inspired look, or Girls Next Door inspired look if you are from the States. Here in Australia we called it Girls of the Playboy Mansion, and but overseas I'm pretty sure it was the Girls Next Door. So if you don't know who Holly Madison is, back in like 2005, she was on a show called Girls of the Playboy Mansion, which followed Hugh Hefner's 3 girlfriends at the Playboy Mansion, and Holly was his #1 girl. Since then she has gone on to do a lot of things, and she's recently started a YouTube channel, and she put out a video of her doing her makeup like how she used to do it back then. So I'm going to follow along, and hopefully I can look as amazing as Holly Madison looked in 2005. So if you want to see if I can manage to get a similar look to Holly, keep on watching. Okay, so Holly has her makeup out here. So I've tried to pick some similar things. There was only one product I had which was the exact same, and that was the blush, which is the Dolly Mix blush by MAC. It's a bit dark on the screen there, but hopefully you can see that she does have, yeah, some MAC products there. It's Laura Mercier stuff there, which I'm pretty sure is a concealer. I have watched this, so I've picked out a few similar style items, but I don't have everything that she has there. Oh, but I also have a duo glue, so you know. All right, let's get into it.
So what I'm starting off with is the Cinema Secrets, and I'm using this little wedge sponge because that's what we used back in the day. They didn't really have the beauty blend.
So I don't have Cinema Secrets foundation, but I will be using this MAC Studio Fix, which is a high coverage matte foundation. Holly didn't prime her skin, so I'm not going to prime mine, but I have completed my skincare routine today. Just going to apply it like she's applying it too, following along.
So here we are.
Now I'm definitely not as tanned as Holly is. Quite pale actually. So hopefully I can give that sun bunny look. Okay Holly, what's next?
So for powder, I used one of the powders I still use today. Coty Air Spun. It's just a drugstore classic. I always bought it because I thought the box was so cute because they still use the old art.
Okay, so Holly's going in with the Coty Air Spun like she just said, so I'll be going in with the Jeffree Star Translucent Powder in Fair.
When I did my makeup back in the day, I would always do like the face part, then the eyes, then the lips. But I'm looking so crazy right now, and I have to go do this zoom that I kind of want to do like brows and lips, so I look a little more.
Said she's just doing a little bit out of order. Normally she would go eyes and then lips after face, but she has a Zoom meeting, so we're going to go lips and then brows. So let's just follow the order that Holly's going in. So she said for liner she used MAC Spice. I don't have that lip liner, so I am going in with this one by Rimmel. This is in the shade Addiction 018.
MAC Spice, which I still use today.
Overdraws the top lip.
And I would overdraw my top lip just a shade, like just right over the ledge, not super far over. You don't want to look crazy. I'm gonna look crazy right now, but we'll fix this. Just line the outside and then kind of blend the color on your way in.
Okay, mine's a bit pinker than Holly's, so that's okay.
Okay, so lipstick, I didn't always use lipstick. It was always lip liner and lip gloss. So I just found something in my drawer that kind of matches. This is a Maybelline 235.
So I don't have that lipstick either, so I'll be using Motown by Australis. They kind of look similar, but we'll just see. Just dabbing it on.
I would just dab a little bit of lipstick on, not all the way out to the edge where the liner is.
Good tip.
Because I feel like it lasts a little bit longer if you just let the liner sit and don't really go too crazy with the lipstick. And then my favorite gloss I used all the time was Bobbi Brown Petal.
Now I don't have Bobbi Brown Petal #3, but I do have Kimchi Buff, so I'll be using that as my lip gloss. Now we are moving on to brows, so I'm just going to go in with this Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I'm not great with brows, so we'll just follow along and see what Holly does.
But I always wanted a little bit bigger brows because I feel like the tiny brow
Okay,
thing
she's
really
just following
ages
her
people.
brow. So I have quite thick brows, so I'm just following how they are, so they do look a bit thicker than Holly's. But I am getting a little bit of that angle that she's talking about.
So the concealer I used back in the day was Laura Mercier, and this is Secret Camouflage SC2, and they still make it today.
So I'm like freaking out at the fact that Holly is putting on concealer after powder, which that's not how I personally do it. Maybe that is how you're supposed to be doing it. Normally I use like more of a creamy one, but the one that she's using, this Laura Mercier one, looks more like a thick consistency. So I am going in with this Australis stick concealer.
Sit there with my little mirror and like try and camouflage like the tiniest tear trough that you have when you're like 22, like as if it was a big deal. And now I'm like, I look like I got punched in.
Okay, I don't like this part. So she's just going in with her foundation sponge just to blend it in. So tell me guys, did you used to watch Girls of the Playboy Mansion or The Girls Next Door for my American friends on here? I definitely did. I loved the show. I have the box set down at my parents' house. Bridget was my favorite one. I feel like I really related to her at the time. And then I also really liked Holly as well. I liked Kendra too, but I definitely preferred Bridget and Holly. And yeah, I still really enjoy them and like following on with their journeys and stuff on like its social media. And I was really excited to see that Holly had started a YouTube channel. Quite a big fan of her. I just think she's done so well for herself. She's just going back in with her setting powder with a little brush. Now I don't have the same bronzer, so I'm going in with the MAC Gimme Sun with this little brush. I'm just going to follow along and contour our nose. I'd love a tiny little nose like Holly's.
Make my nose shorter by making the tip darker.
Okay, and her contour brush looks a lot like this one by Morphe. I'm just gonna contour the jawline.
Blush brush back then, and I would just contour like the edge of my jaw. I'm not sure this really affected my face very much, but it was what I would do. And then I would do my neck just to make my neck like recede into the background a little bit. So to continue adding color to my face, I would use a lot of blush because I just love a lot of blush. And I always use MAC Dolly Mix. They don't make this anymore. Just like go crazy on the apples of the cheek and the side of the cheek.
I am so pale compared to Holly. Oh my god. Oh my god, my cheeks are so pink. I'm just gonna blend that in a little bit. Okay, now we are moving on to eyes. Now she uses 3 colors from MAC. I've picked some similar colors, but I don't have the exact same colors. But let's get ready to follow along with the eye tutorial.
The first one I would use for my brow bone is called White Frost.
Okay, so I don't have White Frost by MAC here, but I'm gonna go in with this white from the Revolution palettes. This is a matte white, and this is just going to go under the brow bone.
Use like a tiny brush to put the white on my brow bone. So the middle shade I used for my crease was Paradisco by MAC. It's like this peachy orange.
So I'm going to go in with Mythology by MAC. It looks kind of similar to me, and from what she's describing that one as, they kind of sound similar as well. So that one's just going in the crease.
We'll just do that all through my crease. So then to finish off the eyeshadow, I take an angled brush and I use this brown color from MAC called Mulch.
Okay, so then she's going in with an angled brush using the color Mulch, which is a shimmery brown. This is my MAC palette. I never filled it. But that kind of looks similar to what she's described and what she's using. So I'm going to go in with that one and just follow along.
And I would do kind of like a freehand cat eye.
Okay, her angle brush looks a bit fluffier than mine. So I'm just going to go in with a fluffier angle brush with this one here and just kind of do that faux cat eye there. And it looks like she pulled it up into that crease there.
For liquid liquid eyeliner. I used the MAC liquid eyeliner, and this was the one piece of makeup I'm missing that I thought I had stocked up, but I didn't. So I pulled out this random Revlon Color Stay Skinny I had in a drawer.
So Holly's going in with a Revlon Color Stay liquid liner. I am going in with a Glam Eyes by Rimmel.
The upper part of my eye, I wouldn't do a cat eye or a wing. I was just kind of creating this base to like put my false eyelash on. I felt like I needed that.
So hard to not do a wing. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's a little bit easier when you aren't doing like a flick, so you don't throw about them being that even.
So for mascara, I think I just used like a black mascara from MAC, but it doesn't really matter. I was always more dependent on just my false lashes, not so much the mascara. You can use any black mascara to just get your eyes, and I would always get the inner corners of my eyes because the way I put false lashes on.
Okay, so we're going in with the black pencil liner. Oh, she's lining the top. I've never done that. Oh my god, how is she doing that? Oh my god, how is she doing that? Yeah, I can't do that top line. Oh my gosh, Holly, you're so brave. Okay, it looks to me like she's lined the waterline too, so I'm just going to quickly line my waterline. So Holly's not putting lashes on because she has false lashes already on, eyelash extensions. I do not, so I'm just going to quickly chuck on these Morphe lashes called Melrose Avenue. The little bit of duo glue. Okay, so I've just chucked those lashes on, and now Holly's going to just tell us her last step for the eye look.
But what I would do is line underneath just like the outer third of my under eye.
But she's using a chubby stick. I don't have a chubby in the blue, so I'm going to go in with this one from Kylie Cosmetics. This is Rock the Boat Shadow Stick, and just go underneath my eye there, and she goes in about a third of the eye. I think that's our last step, but let me just finish the video and see if that's it. I so wish I was blonde for this. So that is it. That is what I look like following Holly Madison's 2005 Girls of the Playboy Mansion, Girls Next Door makeup tutorial. I quite like how it's turned out. I think it looks really cute. It's quite like a pretty soft look. I have a lot of blush on, but it's definitely a softer, more subtle look than I myself would normally go for. So I just want to first of all say I hope this video works out well. If the editing is a little bit choppy on it, please forgive me for that. I've never filmed a video like this where you know, add a screen recording and kind of try and time it up. So hopefully it all works out. Come say hey in the comments. Please subscribe if you did like this video. That was actually so much fun. So I'm hoping that I can edit it well so I can do some more of these and follow along with some other people's makeup tutorials. I thought it was really, really fun. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me below if there's anything in particular. And thank you again for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye!